She had to do that also for like velocity. That was different.
These aren't that bad. This is the position function is s. Velocity is v of t. And all you do to get the velocity, v of t, is take the derivative. So the derivative of that is 9t squared plus 8. And here they want you to find it at 2 seconds. So it's going to be v of t, where t is 2. No biggie. Plug in 2, wherever there's a t. And again, you could use the calculator for this if you wanted to. You know, you could take this and plug it into the ddx and evaluate it at x equals 2. But the arithmetic isn't that bad. That's 4 times 9, 36 plus 8. So the velocity is going to be 44. Acceleration. All the acceleration is the derivative of velocity. So you're just having you take the derivative of the same thing twice. So this is the second derivative. So the derivative of 9t squared is 18t. You want me to calculate that? Acceleration. So that's going to be plug in 2. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Antiderivatives. Did you get there yet, Narzan?
Yeah.
A little squiggly. Now, in my class, I showed you how to do it with the calculator. I showed you how to do it with the calculator. But what I've noticed is that I think this professor knows that there's technology out there that can run it really quickly. And I give her credit where credit's due. If you don't want a kid to use a calculator, don't tell them they can't use it. Just give them a problem where you can't use it.
That's how mine was though. Like the ones that you showed me, I didn't have those types.
Right here, in order to use a calculator, you need a number down here and a number up here. As soon as you have the number, you can dump it into the calculator. The technology will run it.
Last one, we had numbers on it.
And this is actually the antiderivative. Antiderivative. Derivative, when you minus 1 from that, it's an antiderivative.
So
Add 1. So that's going to give me 8x to the 4th. Derivative, wouldn't you multiply that exponent times the front?
you just divide it.
So divide it. So you just divide it by 4. That's it.
Wait, why did the
See that 4?
Yeah, yeah,
Throw it
yeah.
underneath. All right, that's to the first. That's technically x to the first. Okay? So I add 1. That's going to give me negative 6x squared divided by what? 2. Now, what's the derivative of 3x? 3. What's the antiderivative of 3? 3x. Now, what's the derivative of 7?
Yeah.
What's the derivative of 71?
Yeah.
So there's a 0 here. So I don't know. There could have been some crazy constant number tagging along that you took the derivative of and it disappeared. So he tell you to put a plus c there at the back end. For the computer entry, you can leave it like that. You don't even have to simplify it.
That's all you gotta do.
You don't even have to simplify it. That other girl that was here, you ever see her? Saw her yesterday? She doesn't even simplify it. She just types it in and it accepts it. It's pretty nice. Teacher, if you're doing it on pencil and paper, teacher would tell you, you don't know what 8 divided by 4 is? It's a computer. Computer's stupid. You think it's smart. It doesn't know what to do. It has to accept every correct answer that's possible. Another one, they want you to find the antiderivative. I have issues with fractions. I don't want to deal with that fraction. The only way I would deal with that fraction is if it wasn't to a power. I can take the antiderivative of 5 over x, 5 ln x. All right? The derivative of ln is 1 over x. The antiderivative of 1 over x is ln x. But, lo and behold, there is a number there. So I'm going to rewrite this before I actually start to take the antiderivative of it. So I'm going to rewrite this as 5 x a la 2 negativo a la 2. And then this I'm just going to leave. Nothing really to do with that. Now I have to add 1 to the exponent. So that's going to be 5x. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. What do I divide it by? Antiderivative, I add 1 to the exponent. So that's going to be plus 6x squared. What do I divide it by? What's the antiderivative of 2? And then add c. I'm going to actually simplify it. That's going to be negative 5x to the negative 1. You're allowed to leave it like that. Plus 3x squared plus 2x plus c.
You gotta put in like the C?
Yeah. If you don't, sometimes on the computer, they put the plus c there for you. But if they don't put it there for you and you don't put it, the computer marks it wrong. And this is really high level. I'm actually kind of proud of you guys. You're like, this is real calculus. This isn't like calculus that I did in my class. Right? My class is kind of smooth. I'm not here to like discover any geniuses or brain surgeons or anything like that. You know, I'm just like going through the motions, going through the concepts. That means x equals 0 when y equals 12. Y equals 12 when x equals 0. So that could be a coordinate 0, 12. Don't we sometimes call this x and then once in a while, don't we see how they use f of x? Instead of calling it y, don't they sometimes call it f of x? Isn't that the same as saying xy? So I got that set up on the side. Now they want me to find f of x from a derivative. So you do the antiderivative and it changes that into that. So this is a derivative. I want to take the antiderivative of that derivative. So I'm going to do the process. I add 1. So that's going to give me negative 2x to the third divided by 3. What's the antiderivative of 7? 7x plus c. And now, when I take the derivative of f prime, that means it's going to be f of x equals. All I have to do now is plug in What's f of x equal? What's f of x equal? What's f of x equal? That's it. And what do I put in for x? It's going to be negative 2 times 0 cubed over 3 plus 7 times 0 plus c. And I'll notice that this goes to 0, this goes to 0, so what's c equal? I can rewrite my function f of x as f of x equals negative 2/3 x to the third plus 7x plus 12. This time there's no plus c. They give you this thing called an initial condition where you can figure out what c was. And that's hard. How you feel about that, Maya? Antiderivative is okay. Arithmetic, it's doable. It's doable. People have to come to the realization that calculus is not the highest level math. It's not the highest level math. There's stuff way more difficult. Way more difficult. And now they want me to do u sub. Now they want me to do u sub. Did you do any of this yet? It's going to be on your homework. When's your homework due, guys?
Like next week?
Wednesday?
Wednesday at 11. We only have 28 questions though. So last one was like...
Gerb's done.
Really?
Gerb finished the first week. Gerb finished the first week. I'm going to let u equal that junk underneath. So it's called u sub. So I'm going to let u equal t plus 3. Now I got to get rid of the dt. So in order to do that, I take the derivative of u. So du, what's the derivative of t plus 3? Just like 1. It's going to be 1 dt. Now notice, the dt lines up with the dt. I get a new integral with a 4 over, what did I let t plus 3 equal?
1 dt.
Let it equal u to the 6th. I'm now in what we call the u world. That's easier to do than that. That's easier to do than that. I'm not taking the antiderivative yet. I'm going to rewrite it. I'm going to bring that 4 out front. You want to know why? Because I'm allowed to. And I'm going to bring this 6 up and make him angry. And now I'm good. I can take the antiderivative of that. I'm going to add 1. So it's going to be u. I'm sorry, 4u. 1 minus 6 is negative 5. Divided by negative 5 plus c. Negative 4. What did u equal? What did u equal? I don't know why I put a 3 there. So let's put a plus c. Remember u equaled t plus 3? I'm going to plug that in. It's called back substitution. I think with these problems, u substitution is more difficult than it has to be. I can do this without u sub. Take a look. I add 1, right? Add 1. So it's going to give me 8t plus 13 to the 9th divided by 9 plus c. That's it. I'm going to go back and do the other one without doing any u sub. The only time you have to do u sub is they give you a power in there. I don't know. Natalie, the other girl, her first homework problems with the antiderivative were crazy u sub. I mean, high level. But this is a test review, so I think they dial it down a little bit. They're not making it as high level. The homeworks are really high level, and then the test review and the test, they back it down. You're medical, most of you are medical students, right? Nursing or something, finance, so you're not going to have to do any real... No u sub. I'm going to take that 4 and take it out front, so that's going to give me 4 integral t plus 3 to the negative 6 dt. This only works, I can't emphasize this, if there's no exponent there. If there's a number out front, I can still do it without u sub, but there's a trick. There's no trick. Don't need to do any of that. Add 1. So that's going to give me 4 parentheses t plus 3 to the negative 5, correct? Divided by negative 5 plus c. I'm done. Now let's game it. What if they had a number out front? What if they had a 3 there? A 3 there. You ready? See that 3? See that 3? You just multiply it by the bottom. You divide it. So it'll be over negative 15. What if it was a 13 there? What would you put in the bottom? So it'll be negative 65 on the bottom. But again, if this is the review, I don't think she's going to put any number in front. It's just going to be a line. T plus 3. X plus 7. It's not going to be anything fancy.